Go where you celebrate and not where you tolerate it. Protecting your energy, not a crime. I think giving y'all the game. The whole. You celebrate and not where you tolerate it.
All right. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Hopefully you can hear me because this is going to be a no camera type of day. Let me just check make sure you guys can hear me. Okay. So hopefully you guys can hear me. I have camera free today. So welcome to Move the Needle. We are on week 3 of Move the Needle. If you are in the comments and you cannot hear me, please let me know, or if you can hear, let me know. So yeah, welcome to week 3 of Move the Needle. So whether you're here live or catching the replay, I'm excited for you. We are halfway through the month. We are almost done with the year. And today's session is about checking in, evaluating your progress, troubleshooting your challenges, and staying motivated to finish the month strong and also finish the year strong. So your girl is not ready to be we ain't camera friendly this morning, but we here, committed. So those of you who don't know, I'm Coach Sheree Vejan. I'm a published author of over 13 books and journals, including the Ultimate Goals Handbook. I'm the founder of the Goal Setters Club and also a certified coach, speaker, trainer with the John C. Maxwell team, mom of 3 grown children, grandmother and wife of over 33 years. So it's safe to say that I have little experience here in these life streets. So I'm author of Move the Needle, Shift from Volume to Value in 30 Days. Thanks, Kennedy, for letting me know you can hear. So again, welcome. If this is your first time, I'm just going to go through just this repetitious part for those of you who are viewing for the first time. You don't know what Move the Needle is. I'm here every morning at 6:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time out here in Cali. Go ahead and get your Move the Needle book. The first thing you want to do, you want to identify the change that you want to see. There is a free worksheet for that. So if the first thing you do is identify what you want to see in the next 30 days, and then based on that, you want to create 5 daily activities that you will do every day for 30 days that's going to move the needle for you, right? And so there's a section for you to do that in both personal and business. There are 3 steps to moving the needle, and I'm going to go over those with you. The first thing we talked about, identify what do you want to see changed in your life? Do you want to see something going on with your physical health? Maybe your mental well-being. You want to upgrade your professional skills. You want your relationships to be better, or you need a boost in your spiritual life. So the first thing is to identify what is it that you want to see change, and what is that change going to move the needle for you? Because sometimes we're just busy and not moving the needle. And that is the difference between this, as far as doing tasks and to-do lists and errands. This is about what can I do that's going to really change the game for me. And then you're going to define those 5 daily actions. So once you identify those areas, the next step is to get those actions every day that's going to move the needle for you. And 3, track your progress. So in your book, you have 31 days. You have 31 days to track your progress every day. I also recommend using a highlighter. So you could put a highlighter on what you did do, and that way what you didn't do will also stand out. So tracking your progress for the 30 days, and then adjust 30 days later. So the goal is not to change your routines. So now we're in midweek. If you know that these are just not working, you can adjust a little bit, see what you need to change, see what you need. But the goal is to really reflect at the end of the month. That way, the activities that you choose are the ones that you know it's going to move the needle for you. So every 30 days, like my activities for November are different from what they are in December, and they're going to be different for January. So at the end of every month, you want to sit back, you want to reflect, you want to say, hey, what do I want to see change in January? If it's the same as December, then keep on with those routines. So we are on our mid-month check-in. So you want to assess your consistency so far. What's working well? Is it working? So like for me, my goal is to drink 96 ounces of water. If I don't drink 96 ounces of water, I cannot check my box. So what's happening is I'm not drinking 96 ounces of water. But when I look at my sheet, when I look at my tracker, it looks like I haven't drank any water because I'm not checking the box. But I can't check the box until I get 96. Maybe I should go down to 48 ounces. Hey, I need to drink 48 ounces every day, or I need to drink 60 ounces every day. Because then, so either I need to take it to the next level and make sure I get the 96, or realize, hey, Sheree, it's a struggle. So maybe you should just bring it down to 48 or 50. That way I can check off that box. So what's working well? What's not working well? What's been challenging? What your consistency, do you notice you're off more on the weekends? Do you notice you're more off on Mondays? So maybe you need to adjust your schedule, or you need to adjust your time blocking. So sometimes it's not your actual routine. Sometimes it's the time of day you set that routine up for. Or maybe you just need to get it out the way first thing in the morning. Hey, I'm going to knock out all my 5. Or maybe it's the evening time. Hey, I'm going to concentrate on this. And at night, I'm going to knock out all of my routines. So this mid-month is the time you want to assess your consistency. All right. So I really don't want you to pivot if you don't have to. I'd really rather you focus more at the end of the month on reflecting on the activities that you really need to do. But if you feel like you need to pivot, you want to make sure that the goals are realistic. You want to make sure that what you put down is realistic for you. Maybe you need to break it down smaller, just like I'm talking about my water. Hey, I need to drink 96, but maybe I need to break that down a little bit. Maybe I'll drink 48 Monday through Friday, and maybe Saturday and Sunday when I'm a little more free, maybe I can hop it up to 96. So we're kind of adjusting how we're doing things because the goal is to be successful. It's not to be stressful. So we're not trying to be stressful. We're trying to be successful. We're not trying to add nothing else to our plate. We are trying to make sure the plate we have serves us well, right? And celebrate. We're going to get to the end of December. No matter, and this is probably hard for me to say because I had a rough one, no matter where you are in the process, make sure you celebrate because you still made it. Like you made it through, you made it another day, you got another opportunity to start again. And so celebrate. I could look at my sheet and say, hey, I can't celebrate drinking water because I didn't check off the box none for the whole month, but I did drink water, and so still celebrate those milestones, celebrate where you are. Okay. And so, yeah, we kind of talked about this troubleshooting, time management. Maybe you need to get up a little earlier, go to bed a little later. Maybe you need to take a nap during the day. So you want to look at your time management, make sure it lines up with the routines you set up for yourself. Sometimes we lose motivation, identify those times when you feel unmotivated and adjust accordingly. And then life events, life happens. Sometimes you might go out of town, you might get sick, you might, just just an important life event happens where you can't do those routines, and then you want to do some alternate routines. I know, say, hey, maybe you are scheduled to work out every day, but like now we have a family member who is in labor. So say if we all go to the hospital, are you going to say, oh, I didn't work out today? Or maybe you can do a walk around the hospital. Maybe you can go up and down the stairs. Maybe you could park far and walk through the parking lot. So you want to, yes, life events happen, but you want to make sure you're adjusting accordingly. And sometimes you're just overwhelmed. You know, just call it what it is. Hey, I'm tired. I'm overwhelmed. I have too much on my plate. Maybe I need to only do two routines this month and not 5. Okay. Okay. So yeah, we kind of talked about this, adjusting, evaluate, is this routine even effective? So what I changed from, oh, I forgot I did that. So November, my goal was to drink 96 ounces of water, and it still is. But for December, my goal is to drink 16 ounces of a ginger tea. And so I've been making this ginger, turmeric, lemon tea every day because I feel like that is more of a move the needle for me, even more so than drinking the 96 ounces of water. Not really, but, for my joints and for inflammation and just, detox, having the lemon. And so having that 16 ounces of water, that tea in the morning also kind of helped me to drink more water because I'm not as hungry, if that makes sense. So, making sure your routines are effective, make sure you're simplifying where you need, and then make sure you're adding or you're replacing activities. All right. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. So we have to start somewhere. You don't have to, what is it? You don't have to be great to start, but you have to start in order to be great, by Zig Ziglar. So these are 3 ways to join us. There's a daily worksheet. It's absolutely free. It's available on my website. You just download that worksheet. You print out 30 copies and just go through it every day. You can also get the book. It's available on Amazon. And you can also join our VIP. So we have VIP group. Just to help you stay a little more accountable. You have access to the replays. And then you have a reminder calendar when we're going live. And then special announcement, we have our first annual goal-a-thon that's happening Saturday, December 28th. We are going to be working on our goals for 2025. So bring your family, bring your pens, paper. It is a workshop day, all day. And so go ahead and scan that QR code and you'll get information on our first annual goal-a-thon. All right. I don't think there's any questions. If you have questions, go ahead and drop them in the chat. Otherwise, this will conclude our session for today. Next week, I will be on camera for you guys. Let's see. I thought I had a QR code for the VIP group, and I do not. All right, you guys. So I will see you next Saturday. Thanks so much for joining me. And let's go ahead and move the needle. Go ahead and get your, if you're in the VIP group, there is a Saturday checklist to help you make sure you have everything you need to have a successful Monday. All right. I'll see you guys. Have an awesome Saturday.